Hey, future changemakers! Welcome back to We.R.Wira Skills Building and Clarification Workshop Series. Have you ever had these questions in mind? If any of this seems familiar, this episode is definitely for you because today I will break down the basics of the SDGs and also how to spot a real Wira without overcomplicating it. I hope. So let's get to it. Alright, let's start with the basics, understanding the SDGs. So, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals are a global framework made up of 17 goals. Each one tackles a major issue. So, remember how I mentioned previously that the UN SDGs is a global roadmap? Yes. So if this is new to you, I recommend checking out the official website of the United Nations. A bit of reading will help you build a solid foundation and make everything else easier to follow. I assure you, familiarizing yourself with the UN SDGs should be the very first step. Now, here's the key thing about the SDGs. Each SDG comes with its own set of numbered targets. For example, SDG 1, which is no poverty, has 7 targets, and each one gives you a clear idea of what no poverty actually means in practice. So you must be wondering, what are the functions of these targets? So they break down the big goal into clear specific actions. So when you are trying to find your Wira and match them to the right SDGs, you cannot stop at the heading. You have to dig deeper into the full scope because that is where you'll find the best match. Okay, cool. Now that you are more familiar with the SDGs, let's talk about how to find your Wira. Okay, so this part, I need you to pay a little bit more attention because I need you to remember 3 key things, okay? So, the first one, the basic one, your Wira must be aligned with the SDGs, but keep it focused. What I mean by that is that choose 1 or at most 2 SDGs that clearly connect to their initiative. That is enough to highlight their impact without stretching too thin. Okay, and this part. I know how right now in this digital era, we have all these new best friends like ChatGPT, Copilot, DeepSeek, and other things. But please, don't be lazy by letting all these AI do your work for you. Don't just simply copy-paste whatever they listed down for you, okay? Think critically, my friend. Do lots of research, lots of homework, refine, and make sure your SDG really reflect the heart of your project. Because after all, I believe you know your own Wira better than any AI or algorithm ever could. So the next point, your Wira could be an individual or an organization. So it could be a student, it could be a teacher, it could be a small business or a community group, as long as they are driving real meaningful change. And lastly, we are not looking for celebrities or global icons. Okay guys, these people, they are getting enough recognition just by simply being who they are. What we are focusing on, what we are looking for is everyday change makers. The ones doing the hard stuff and the great work quietly without expecting any spotlight. Alrighty, so once you know all the criteria, the next question is, where do you find your Wira? Okay, let me tell you, a good place to start is looking around your own environment. Think about people or groups who are already doing something meaningful, even if it's small, even if it's unofficial. It could be someone in your campus, someone in your community or your neighborhood, or even someone you have come across online. Or if you're planning to do more and explore beyond your own circle, checking out online platforms that highlight change makers is also an option. As an example, we have Wiki Impact. This platform features grassroots heroes, youth-led initiatives, and also SDG-aligned organizations, which I believe could give give you a lot of inspirations as they often offer us with data-driven insights into the impact industry. Okay, another great place to look at is Facebook groups. There are actually tons of niche communities where people share about the work they are doing, from volunteering and organizing events to running youth-led movements or small initiatives. You will find local unsung heroes, community organizers, everyday change makers who are not in the spotlight but are making real impact. So, look out for groups that are focused on things like social impact in your area, environmental action, education, health, or poverty relief, as well as mutual aid and community support. These spaces are full of stories waiting to be discovered. You just need to start exploring. Okay folks, so that's it for this episode. Hopefully this makes things a little bit clearer for you when it comes to finding your WeRWira. As usual, if anything we shared today got you thinking, or if you've got any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments and we'll try our best to get back to you. You can also head over to our website and check out our FAQ section in case you need it. We've got a lot more coming up in the next episodes, so stay tuned and remember, direct the story, make an impact. I'll see you in the next one. Tata, bye-bye!